I've been waiting for you.
Hey, it's Catalina and Katina, and we're back with an exciting video.
Yes!
So, as we've been watching Yashahime, you guys been watching it with us. We've been enjoying it so much.
Yes, it's so fun.
Okay, so you guys know that there have been comparisons throughout the whole series. But did you guys know that there's actual Easter eggs?
For real. So there's Easter eggs within the show, but there's also Easter eggs that reference to other Rumiko works.
As we've been watching, like, just the series with you guys, we've been noticing them, and we're just like, you know what? You guys need to enjoy this with us.
Yes! So here we are. Yashahime Easter Eggs. So, as you may or may not know, Rumiko Takahashi is the angel that created Inuyasha, and the reason why we're even getting something like a sequel that's Yashahime. So, what you may not know is that she's literally like one of the most well-known manga artists in all of Japan.
It's not surprising, right?
Yes, not surprising. So she has major works that have constantly been animated.
Right.
And so this Yashahime series references a lot of those
works, her works.
Yes, so it's really fun, and they just knew fans like us would enjoy it. Okay, so there's this show that I'm not even gonna try to pronounce, but it's roughly translated to those obnoxious aliens. So basically, it's about like this alien invasion that's about to come to Earth, and Ataru, which is the main character, and also a pervert, and also apparently supposed to be pretty ugly, is the only one who can save Earth. So basically, over some series of things, I don't want to spoil it, he ends up saving Earth, but trust me, that's not a spoiler. It sounds like it is, but it isn't. Okay, he ends up saving Earth and ends up marrying the princess Lum of this other alien planet.
Yes.
So basically the series just surrounds him having a series of misfortunate events of basically almost destroying the Earth because he just does stupid things.
Right.
And so that's what the series centers around. But there are Easter eggs that reference this show.
So do you guys remember those thugs from Yashahime episode 2?
Literally, Toa was all like, wah-ha, wah-ha,
and then she like got one of them on the arm, and he's like, oh, you're gonna break my arm! And she's like, oh. Yeah, those thugs.
They're actually Ataru's best friends. They're like called the Stormtroopers or Lum Stormtroopers, and they're basically like obsessed with Lum.
So that's our first Easter egg. Okay, and our second Easter egg is actually from Ranma Half. Yes.
I didn't write anything.
So Ranma, if you haven't seen it yet, it's about the main character is a martial artist, and he got cursed. And so the curse is whenever he gets thrown into cold water, he turns into a girl.
It's actually so funny.
Yes,
it's a fun show.
It is a fun show. And he is arranged to marry this girl named Akane.
Yes, blue hair, beautiful woman. Girl.
So the Easter egg in that one is that Akane's sister is actually Soda's wife.
Well, not literally.
Yes.
But it's a reference.
Yes, it's a reference to, like, she looks exactly like her.
And then within the same show, there's also another Easter egg. Okay, so we're all like, well, a lot of us are like kind of getting suspicious of the teacher. And, you know, we're all like, he's really like conspicuous, so maybe he's evil. But, you know, maybe he is evil, or maybe it's because he's an Easter egg.
Yeah, and they're just trying to make us notice that.
So basically, in Ranma, there's like this doctor, his name is Dr. Tofu, and he also has glasses, and he's like a secret martial artist. He's like really good at it, but no one really knows because he's also somehow clumsy.
Yes.
And basically, they use his entire character design to make Toa's teacher.
Right, he's super quirky, just like Toa's teacher.
Yes, same mannerisms and everything. So that's that. So now we're gonna just do some fun comparisons between Inuyasha and Yashahime.
Yes, so if you remember the second episode, there was Mistress Three Eyes. She was so obsessed with getting the third pearl.
Fill my eye
with eyes with pearls. Anyways, she looks so similar, almost basically the same person, demon, as Mistress Centipede from the first episode
of Inuyasha.
Yeah, so the one that was after Kagome when she came into the feudal era.
Basically ripped the Shikan jewel like out of Kagome's rib.
Yeah,
so that's her. And then I love this one. So Setsuna and Towa are Shishomaru's children.
At least that's confirmed.
Oh my gosh, shade. Okay. And it's so cool because we know the part where they're in front of Trikio and they're all like, and Trikio was like, she thought she had it in the bag. She's like, I'm gonna need you guys to do this mission for me. And blah, blah, blah.
Right.
And then all of a sudden Setsuna, like out of nowhere, it's like, nah, man, like, nah, I'm not doing anything. And Toa's like, also, that's our father. And they're like, ah. But it was good because Toa's needed.
Right.
Anyway, so honestly, Shishomaru is always doing that.
Mm-hmm.
He's always refusing orders, or he's always doing things his own way, even if he does accept the mission.
Yes.
So they were truly his offspring. So there's this really fun part in Yashahime where Moroha has this huge book bag. She's like, look what I have, whatever. And this is kind of an obvious one, but that's Kagome's book bag.
Mm-hmm.
It's filled with everything Kagome used in Inuyasha. So basically, it literally has her entire bike in there.
Right, in the canister.
Yeah, it has her potato chips that Inuyasha love to eat, ramen noodles. Honestly, I love that Easter egg. It's just so cute.
It's so cute.
Okay, and then another one which we just love is when Moroha has the kappa hand.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, she has a kappa hand from
and she
the
does the
grandpa.
face.
Yeah, she does Kagome's face, and also like it was just so cute how she actually appreciated it, but then she kind of chucked it at a demon later, so that was kind of funny too.
But it was good luck, right? At least she got it.
At least she showed some appreciation instead of throwing it to Puyo like Kagome did.
That's
so, and maybe some of our most enjoyable comparisons is how Moroha is so similar to Inuyasha and Kagome. So there's a part where they go to the feudal era for the first time, like Towa goes to the feudal era for the first time, and the whole book that just falls on her. Right. And it's so funny, but literally the same exact thing happens to Inuyasha too. So basically Kagome's all like, I'm going back to my own time. And Inuyasha's like, no, you're not. So he like tries to like put the rock on top of the well. And then she's like, sit boy! And it falls on him the same exact way. It is so funny.
That's hilarious. And then this one that's absolutely hilarious is when Moroha comes out of the shower completely naked.
Yes, she's just so chill about it.
Right. It's the same thing Inuyasha does back in episode 82 when he is taking a shower or a bath with Sota and then he runs out of the bath.
And he's like, what the heck is this?
Right. So, yes.
And it's so funny because it's an interesting combination of both Inuyasha and Kagome. Because Kagome loves showers. So Moroha takes from Kagome at that part because she's like, oh, that was so great. Right. But then it takes from Inuyasha with the complete disregard that, you know, she's bucket naked. Yes. And then she does her little hop.
Yeah.
So it's a perfect combination of the two of them in that moment. And one of the things that I absolutely love that Yashahime is doing is the comparison between the powers that Moroha has with Inuyasha and Kagome.
Yeah, this is so cute.
It's so
Is it cute.
It's cute.
It's cool.
And it's cool.
Yeah.
So basically, we commented it in one of our reaction videos. Well, first of all, Moroha has spiritual powers, so she shoots the arrow, and it's like the same like pose as Kagome. It's amazing. But another thing too, it's another cool combination of Inuyasha and Kagome, where when she does pull it, it ends up splitting into a whole bunch of arrows. Now, people, might be like, oh, that's just cool in general. But guys, that is exactly like Inuyasha. Right. So in the final act, when Inuyasha is trying to master the Meido, which is a special sword technique that Shishomaru had to master for him first, basically, the Meido is always supposed to be like a circle. Right. And, Shishomaru, as beast mode as he is, was just doing these circles. But he tells Inuyasha, yo, you're gonna have to do this your own way. It was one of their like rare, really beautiful brotherly moments. Yeah, it really is true. And Inuyasha does just that. When he shoots the Meido, we're thinking it's gonna be maybe just another cool circle. Maybe the colors are gonna be different. I don't even know. But it literally just fragments into a whole bunch of slices. Right. So they really took that and put that into Moroha with the arrow. Yes, very so cool. And of course, there's the Iron Reaver Soul Stealer. That is Inuyasha to a T. And apparently Toga too.
Yeah.
And there's also these really nice subtle cues to Inuyasha and Sesshomaru through the facial expressions and mannerisms of Moroha, Setsuna, and Toa. That was kind of a mouthful. So basically, we're just gonna show you all of them. You can just enjoy them yourself.
Yes.
I've been waiting for you.
And lastly,
but certainly not least,
we're calling this an Easter egg.
Don't add us on this.
Kaede.
Yes.
Kaede is an Easter egg. We all know she shouldn't be alive. So she's the ultimate Easter egg of Yashahime. We're pinning it. It's truth, okay? So basically we shared a lot of comparisons and also Easter eggs that are between Inuyasha and Yashahime.
And some of Rumiko's other works as well.
And it's awesome.
Yes.
So some of these Easter eggs and comparisons were pretty obvious.
And some of them you probably wouldn't have noticed unless you watched Rumiko's other works.
Yes, but here they are. So basically, if there are other ones we may have missed, drop them in the comments. Like, did you notice any other Easter eggs or any other comparisons? Share them. We love that.
Yes, and we love reading your comments. You guys already know.
Yes, so that's all from us. Sisters, out.
I've been waiting for you. Do not forget, Inuyasha.